This is Business LO, a podcast by the Lake Oswego Chamber of Commerce, which connects, educates, advocates, and champions our business community. We have nearly 500 members from international corporations to home-based businesses, and we serve them all. Each episode of Business LO gives insider information to the local business community and the neighbors who support them. And now, let's talk Business LO.
It's another bonus episode, a guest-branded special episode of Business LO with Maxem Health Urgent Care in Lake Oswego, available to meet your immediate healthcare needs with no appointment necessary. They've been in Lake Oswego for 3 years. They handle urgent care, basic care, and some specialized care, even school athletic physicals at the great low price of $20. They do telehealth services as well, so you can schedule a virtual visit with them today. Get the care you need when you need it. They're on Southwest Boones Ferry Road in Lake Oswego. But for this bonus episode, we should be calling it Maxem Wellness Spa. I'm going to give you the rundown of some of these incredible services, IV hydration services, and special add-on shots that are going to make you feel fantastic. Wait till you hear about this. First one they have is the Get Up and Go. It's designed to kickstart your metabolism and have you feel more energized, burn fat, and enhances athletic performance. You can have the ALLEVIATE, designed to help relieve symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, ladies, including abdominal discomfort, bloating, irritability, lower back pain, headaches, and migraine pain. Brianne's also going to talk about the Immunity IV. It's designed to help your immune system prevent illnesses and make you feel better faster, especially this time of year when you don't want to be sick at all. We've got the Myers cocktail. Now, this is pre-mixed and is designed to alleviate chronic symptoms, including ongoing pain, asthma, and more. And here's the big one. Now, we live in wine country, so I feel a lot of us could use this type of thing. This IV is called the Morning After, and it contains essential electrolytes necessary for hydration, helps regulate fluid and balance across your cell membranes, and aids in removing toxins from the body. It's the perfect hangover cure. And of course, there's some awesome add-ons, some B12 shots, vitamin D, Lipo Plus, MICC, Toradol, NAD, and a few more. We're going to discuss that in this episode. Joining me today is Brianne Whitney, who's the first chamber member to be on Business LO twice. She was on episode 2 with 5 simple but powerful strategies for employers to elevate employee wellness. Check it out. I learned a lot. Brianne Whitney, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me on again. It's always just fun to do these things.
Sure.
So we're trying to kind of blend and kind of go with ebbs and flows of just what's kind of hot in the world, but also just what we are able to do on a medical aspect of it. Okay. So like what we started doing is IV hydration services, and we've also started doing some fun injections. So we have the NAD Plus that kind of a lot of people are talking about. We're doing our B12, vitamin D, our lipo shots for medical weight loss as well. And we're really doing more medical weight loss with the community and with our providers at the location as well.
Oh,
so
good.
There's a lot of new services that we've had, but we're just trying to introduce more as we're getting into the summertime. You're getting dehydrated, you're getting tired, you're sick, and no one wants to be sick in the summertime. When it's nice out, you don't want to stay sick. You want to bounce back. And so like that's what a lot of these hydration services are for, is to reboost you after you're not feeling well, trying to revitalize your metabolism, your energy, and just your immunity levels in general.
Okay. Can you walk us through what does a person do from start to finish? Do they make an appointment for the IV services?
For the IV services, we will do appointments for that because it's a long process. So they last about an hour, sometimes longer, depending on like your vein, how well you take the fluids.
Okay.
So that might be from an hour to an hour and a half. So we definitely recommend making an appointment, which we've made it easy. We have appointment capabilities now. If you go on our website or if you just Google us, you can book online straight from our Google page. So you'll be able to just make an appointment with us and we'll get you set up. We have a nice little cozy room for that.
Okay.
For the injections though, so like the B12, vitamin D, or NAD plus, it can just be walk-in.
Okay.
Those are just injections, so it's just a walk-in basis. Yeah.
Okay. I live under a rock a little bit. So tell me a little bit more about the IV services and what are they going to experience? Are they going to sit in a comfortable chair like they're giving blood kind of thing, but then they're getting an IV drip into their body?
Yeah, we're trying to make it really comfortable. So it's not your typical exam room, what we have like in the other rooms to be seen for urgent care services. I actually recently got one as well because I just had COVID a few weeks ago, and COVID is crazy. Like the signs and symptoms this summer are really different. But with that, I just kind of sat in a nice little chair. I had my legs up. I had a blanket. We had some music. I was doing work, of course, so I had my phone. But I was able to just relax for a minute, and then it just goes. We can dim the lights. We cater it to you.
Sure.
So more of like a relaxed vibe for that.
Very nice. And what are you getting injected in you? It's got to be some kind of special magic solution.
Oh, yeah. So like the IV fluids, everything's mixed in the bag. Okay. So it's just going to be going through as if like you were getting fluids in the hospital, or if you're just dehydrated. It's really good. Honestly, like that's one of my favorite things because we live in a constant dehydrated state just in the world in general. We're constantly drinking soda. Even if we're trying to compensate with water, we're just constantly dehydrated. Okay. So this is it makes you feel good.
Okay.
Because it's revitalizing that, and you're getting hydrated. Some of ours that we have are for recovery. So if you're working out a lot or if you're hungover, we have some morning after ones. We have some good ones for menstrual. So if you're just having a really bad day for the women, like this is really good for migraines, menstrual cramps. It's a mix, and it's just really great. Especially I get bad migraines because I'm perimenopausal. So like this just really helps that monthly when I know it's going to happen, I'm going to go and get this done. I don't have to worry about that migraine for the day now. It's really helpful.
So it's preventative then. It's not just like, oh, I drank too much, now I want to drip. It's more like I feel my symptoms coming on and I'm going.
I know myself, my month to month, my cycle, and like when I'm going to be getting this migraine. It's just, for me, it's been very routine. It's not always the case for everyone, but for me, like I'm able to plan ahead for that. Sometimes like you're able to plan ahead for just like ibuprofen or plan ahead for migraine medicine. This for me is like, I know it's going to happen, so I'm just going to be prepared.
Okay.
And it just makes me feel better. Feel with like the IV fluids especially, and you can feel it right away.
That was my next question. You walk out of that building probably feeling like
you feel good,
1,000 times better. Wow.
You really do. You definitely feel different than when you came in.
Okay.
I felt like, some people get it done weekly, and it's definitely, we make it affordable to be done weekly because insurance does not cover it unless you are truly dehydrated.
Okay.
We do have some situations where you are truly dehydrated, and insurance will cover that. But for most of these, they won't. So we have special prices for that.
Wow. Oh, God. Where was this when I was going through all that?
I know.
My God,
it's perfect for the college kids.
Yeah. I mean, the suffering I've had over the years, I would have done that immediately for sure.
For the medical weight loss, when you sign up for that with us, and that's appointment based, you'll get a free B12 injection along with a discounted lipo shot.
Okay. Now tell us a little bit more about that. Now, is this for somebody who's just trying to lose that last 10 pounds, or is this for all weight above what you should be?
I've seen a variety.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people that have signed up because we've been doing it, but it's been we haven't really advertised it much. It's kind of patients like myself that are perimenopausal or they have just had a kid, and it's just hard. Right. No matter if you're doing everything right, sometimes you need a little bit more assistance. You need someone pushing you. You need just the extra stuff. So it's been a variety. Okay. So we've had people that are really overweight and wanting to lose weight that it's worked for. We've had people that are just wanting those last 5 to 10 pounds that it's worked for. It's based off of the provider's knowledge on that. So the provider will have introduction with you, an appointment-based one. So she'll go over what you've been doing, how it's worked, how it's not worked, like what is the plan, and then she'll cater that to you and kind of go off that. And we'll follow up monthly to check in on that. The vitamin D is always good to get one and done if you're just like kind of feeling like, especially in Oregon where our vitamin D is chronically low.
Because of lack of sun, right?
Yeah, that. And like, it's low for a lot of people in general, but like especially up here with the seasonal changes. That's always good to have. But really the NAD that we offer, people are getting that weekly sometimes and monthly. Like it's really based on what your needs are for that.
And then NAD.
It's great. Oh yeah. So the NAD plus injections that we offer are for those patients that are having low energy, chronic fatigue, memory loss, even trouble with concentrating. It's really good for cellular regeneration. As we get older, and especially as you hit the age of 50, you lose about 50% of your cellular regeneration. Your NAD, you're losing that. Just like as we get older, we lose all that fun stuff,
Everything.
But it all goes away as we get older. But this has really helped. It just gives you that little boost. We've seen people, they take it weekly. You can do it with an IV, but we don't. We just do the injection. It's safer that way, and it's easier to monitor.
Anything else that you're specializing in right now?
As always, school, I mean, we're still in summer, but people are doing summer camps. So we do have our school and sports physicals that are $20, and you can just walk in for that. So that's a pretty quick one. For the summertime, it's just making sure you're hydrated and taken care of. We do have allergy shots that we can give that are beneficial. And it's based on the provider. A lot of them, they'll just kind of see what you're coming in for and give that to relieve that. Sometimes it's a steroid, sometimes that's not necessary, and we have other injections to give. So that's something that they would determine, based off of that.
Okay. Earlier, you were talking about COVID, and then actually you just were dealing with it. So what's going on with COVID now for people who have kind of buried their heads in the sand like I have?
I think it's always good to get tested in general if you're not feeling well, just because you want to know what you have. You want to know what you can and can't take, regardless of what you want to take. But for me, my kids were having a sore throat. My little girl had a sore throat, so I started having a sore throat. No fever. For me in the past with my kids and myself, COVID has always been a telltale sign of a high fever. They got a fever, I tested them, COVID. But no fever, I didn't bother. They were fine, just had like that sore throat. For me, it was swallowing glass. So I was like, oh God, I hope I don't have strep. But other than that, it was fine. No fever, no coughing, no runny nose, anything like that. So then I got tested and it was COVID. Wow. Again, none of like the signs that I feel like we're used to seeing. You're thinking you have strep. No, you're probably going to have COVID lately. The way that it's been presenting to us. Lately, we've had some patients come in and we test with strep because that's the sore throat is the symptom. Nope, that's negative. We're like, okay, well, no fever, no coughing. We're going to try COVID, and bam, they're positive for COVID.
Okay.
If you've had this viral issue that you've had for a while and it's not going away, come in to get an x-ray. COVID is running rampant, but also people aren't testing. So it's lasting longer than we're used to. So we think it's something else. But pneumonia is still there, and pneumonia is coming if things are left untreated. And that's what we're seeing is some walking pneumonia, some other pneumonia, because it's just lasted so long that it's turned into that. If it hasn't gone away in a week, you definitely need to come in.
Okay.
And don't take anything too lightly. That's what we're here for. We're a walk-in clinic. We make appointments, but we do both. So don't hesitate to come in, even if it's like, dang, I have COVID, but now I'm feeling this other symptom. Like, do I have something else? Yeah, you could. You absolutely could have the three. Strep, COVID, flu. You could have them all at once. We've seen it. It sucks. Don't hesitate to come in.
The more you know, right? It's scary, but but it's not as scary because you're out there for, Maxem urgent healthcare is there.
That's what we're here for, to remove that fear. You shouldn't be scared. It's good to be safe. That's another thing is like, we're not quarantining anymore, but you still want to protect the loved ones. You want to protect the immunocompromised. So knowledge is good. Like, yeah, it sucks. We have the means. Let's take care of ourselves.
Yeah, we have the tools. Use them. I mean, that's how it works. Well, Brianne, this has been, like I said, it's a little scary, but it's actually more important to know what's going on. You can go right in and they'll help you out. It's a cute little office, too, that you have. It's bright and sunny. Yeah. It's not depressing. All these types of things that are happening during the summertime that you're not really expecting. Go and see Brianne and her team. They will help you out for sure. Let's give the phone number and address one more time while you're here.
Our phone number is 503-387-3796. We're a quick Google away, too, to sign up online for an appointment or telemed. And we're located on Boones Ferry Road at 17437 Southwest Boones Ferry. We're right next to Muscles in Motion in Lake Oswego. We're easy to find once you see us.
Well, it's been wonderful talking to you, Brianne. And every day is a Chamber of Commerce Day here in Lake Oswego.
The Lake Oswego Chamber of Commerce thanks you for listening to Business LO. We would love to have you as a member so you can help Lake Oswego continue to be one of the best places to live, work, and play. If you want to share an idea for a future episode or become a member, visit us at lakeoswegochamber.com and please like and follow us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And for help with your business podcast, go to modcastproductions.com.